Hello students, welcome back to the another video of the toughest question series. And this question is from JEE Advanced 2022, which is unattempted by 75% students and is given wrong answer by 17%, and only 2.5% students gave the correct answer. Why? Because you can see itself that the question looks very big here. Anyways, let's start reading the question. So M denotes the determinant. Okay. G is a function defined from 0 to pi by 2 to r, and G is a function which is dependent on this function f, and function f is defined here as some determinant. Okay. Then P is a quadratic polynomial whose roots are maximum and minimum values of G, and P of 2 is given, then asking for P of something. Something is positive, negative, and like that. So let's start solving. So from where we should start solving? As the function G is dependent upon f here, so let us simplify the function f first. Okay, so simplifying the function f first here. So f of theta is here 1 by 2, and let us open this determinant here, which is 1 plus sine square theta, and then plus minus sine theta into minus sine theta plus sine theta means 0, plus sine square plus 1, that is sine square theta plus 1, plus the second determinant. In the second determinant, if you see, the sine pi is 0, cos pi by 2 is 0, tan pi is 0. And this cos, if you convert in sine, this will be sine of 90 minus theta. So that will give you pi by 4 minus theta. Also, if you take minus common, that will be minus of sine of theta minus pi by 4. All right. This cot, if you convert in tan, this would be tan of 90 minus theta, which will give pi by 4 minus theta. Also, if you take minus common, so this will be minus of theta minus pi by 4. All right. And this log you can write as minus log base e pi by 4. Okay, no? So can you see something here? That something is all the diagonal elements are 0. First thing. Second thing, about this diagonal, you can see that the negative of this is written here, negative of this is written here, and negative of this is written here, which means that this is a skew symmetric matrix. And the determinant value of a skew symmetric matrix of odd order is 0. This is of odd order, order 3, so it will be 0. So that means plus 0. So finally, we got f of theta equal to 1 plus sine square theta. Now let's put the value of f of theta in the g theta. So g theta we can write as under root of f theta minus 1, that is sine square theta, plus under root f of pi by 2 minus theta means cos, that will be cos square theta, plus 1 minus 1 again cancelled. So this is mod of sine theta plus mod of cos theta. Okay. Can you see the domain of this g theta? The domain is from 0 to pi by 2, means first quadrant. And in first quadrant, all sine and cos are positive. That means we can open this modulus with plus sign. So g theta is sine theta plus cos theta. So finally, we got this function g. Now the next thing is we have to get its maximum and minimum value. Okay, let us find maximum minimum value. To find maximum minimum, we'll apply that calculus method, that is differentiating this. So g dash theta is cos theta minus sine theta, and putting it equal to 0. That is cos theta equal to sine theta. And again, in the first quadrant, that means in 0 to pi by 2, sine theta and cos theta are equal at pi by 4. Okay. So now let's check in the function. I will not double differentiate because directly we can put in the function and see whether it is maximum and minimum. Also, we have to put the boundary values. So let's do that. So here in the function g, once I am going to put pi by 4, which is 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, which is finally root 2. Next is g of 0, boundary value. That will give you sine 0, 0, and cos 0, 1. And another boundary value is pi by 2. Sine 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, so again 1. So from this, the maximum g function value is root 2 and the minimum value of the function g is 1. Now that we have maximum and minimum values, we can write the quadratic polynomial p. So that means px is some leading coefficient k times x minus first root into x minus second root. Now this p of 2 is value given to calculate the k value. So if I put x equal to k here, put x equal to k here, you are getting p2 equal to k times 2 minus 1 into 2 minus root 2. That is p of 2 is given 2 minus root 2 equal to k times 2 minus root 2. 2 minus root 2 got cancelled. So k is 1 here. K is 1. That means the function px is k value is 1. So x minus 1 into x minus root 2. Now we have the quadratic polynomial also. Now next thing is we have to check the options that if I put x equal to this, then whether the value will be negative or positive. Okay, now how to check this? For that, if we see the leading coefficient of this quadratic is positive, x into x is x squared plus x squared. So actually this is positive. So the graph of this quadratic, the parabola, will be an opening upward parabola. And the roots clearly is 1 and root 2. So if I put any x less than 1, if I put any x this less than 1, the graph is above x-axis, means positive. And any x value greater than root 2, again it is positive. And for x value between 1 and root 2 will give negative value. The only thing I need to do now is we have to go to options and see what x value is given. Like in the option A, it is 3 plus root 2 by 4. So where it is lying, that we have to check. So let us find this approximate value. Root 2 is 1.4. That is 4.4 divided by 4 is 1.1. And where is 1.1? 1.1 I think is on the left of 1. And for that, the graph is below x-axis means negative. And in the option, it is written negative means option A is the correct option. So coming to option B is 1 plus 3 root 2 divided by 4. So 1 plus 3 into root 2 approximate is 1.4 divided by 4. That gives us 1 plus 4.2 divided by 4, which is 5.2 divided by 4. 5.2 divided by 4 is 4 ones are 4 and 1.3. And where is 1.3? This root 2 is 1.4 approx. So 1.3 is somewhere between 1 and root 2. So again my graph is giving negative, but here it is written positive, means wrong option. Okay, then coming to the third option. Third option is 5 into root 2. Root 2 is again 1.4 minus 1 divided by 4. That is 7 minus 1, 6 by 4, which is 1.5. And now where is 1.5? 1.5 is on the right of root 2. Here is 1.5. So for that, the graph is going to be above x-axis means positive. So it is written positive, means correct option. Now the last, fourth option we have to check. Fourth option. That is 5 minus root 2 divided by 4. So 5 minus 1.4 divided by 4, which is 3.6 divided by 4. So this is less than 1, 0.9. And where is less than 1? Less than 1 will be somewhere here, 0.9. And for that, again, the graph is above means positive. But here negative written means wrong. So finally, the correct options are option A and option C here, A and C. So you can see this question, first of all, was lengthy. Second, in this question, so many concepts were involved, starting from function to trigonometry to matrix, determinant, quadratic, all of these concepts. But none of the concepts was like very tough. All are the basic concepts only. So just that you have to read the question patiently first, and then you need to solve the question again with very much patience here. All right. So hope you enjoyed this question. Thank you. We'll see you in the next one.